Okay, the next thing that we want to look at here. We've already done a deal in music where you play chords and you don't stay in root position, right? I don't go from a C chord to a root position F chord. I can go from a root position C, and by changing 2 out of 3 notes, I go to a second inversion, in this case, F chord, right? We've done that a lot. I can go from the F chord to a 2 minor D minor chord by keeping 2 positions the same and changing 1. I can then go to the G chord by changing 2 and keeping 1. And then I can get back to the C chord by changing 2 and keeping 1. So all of that movement I just did, I had 4 chords in that movement, and they always had a note in common, and it kept this kind of, kind of sonority. Rather than going, which is kind of ping-pongy. Well, we're going to introduce the, and by the way, you want to be able to do that in any song in a pop context. You want to be able to use your different inversions, root position, first inversion, second inversion, back to root position. You want to be able to use any chord in any inversion in combination in pop music. But now we're going to specifically look at jazz, which loves 2 minor 2, 2, 5, 5, 7, 2, 5, 1s. So in the key of C, we're going to be talking about a 2 minor is a D minor, 5 is a G, and a 1 is a C. Now, if we take that principle of keeping common notes the same and using our inversions, 3-note triad, we're not going to add 7ths yet, but a 3-note triad, 2 minors here. To get to a G, I can keep this D, and that's the second inversion G. And then to get to the C chord, I can keep this G, and I end up with a root position, or a first inversion C. The first thing you want to memorize is in every key, being able to play a 2, 5, 1, keeping as many notes the same as possible. So if I'm in the key of G, right, my 2 is an A minor, right? And then my 5 is the D, and then my 1 is the G. And they're all going to start to look the same. They all move the same way. That's an important thing to keep in mind, right? Wherever we started, this note stays the same, these move. Then this note stays the same, and these move. You want to recognize that principle, and you want to learn that in every key, the 2, 5, 1 in every key. All right? So that's your second exercise.